The Arvada Center is at it again, putting on the show, as only the Arvada Center can do. Not only superb singing, dancing, acting, music, and choreography, but building and designing every inch of every production from scratch. Literally, putting on the show. And the 2012-2013 season promises to be headed for lots of standing ovations. The season opener, a musical comedy, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
It's so much fun. It's two con men living in the French Riviera, and there's the competition between them and who cons who and how you get conned, and it's got its own surprises. It's definitely a fun show.
Arvada Center artisans and technicians were busy for weeks before the shows opened, designing and building every detail. But they have always built the shows from scratch. So you may ask, why drive that point home now, this season, after so many years of productions?
I think as we've grown and as our quality, as we've raised the bar on each production, I think it becomes less apparent that it is actually done because it looks so good, it looks so professional, it looks like it just came off Broadway. As we've improved and raised that bar, I think our audiences have just gotten used to it. So it's kind of a reminder that no, we do this especially for our audiences.
Case in point, several design challenges for Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
I am building the centerpiece fountain for Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. The designer wants water jets shooting up this way underneath this arched piece. On the top we'll have a statue of a woman, and she will turn, I think just halfway and then back, or once all the way around. She'll turn. The difficulties in this lie in making sure it's watertight. Building something out of plywood and making sure that it's going to hold water throughout the run and throughout our move down to Lone Tree. The other difficulty is getting the top to turn, figuring out how to make that happen without having somebody have to live under the stage the entire time.
If the water holds, the fountains spray and the lady spins. The next challenge might be how to hang a massive chandelier over the stage. The answer goes far beyond the glib, very carefully joke, especially when the set design is totally new for this show.
Right now the set is huge. It's going to be a completely different configuration. We've opened up the orchestra pit, so we have a full orchestra that's open to the audience.
But because the show deck was already in, we couldn't just roll it in. So first thing we had to do was use a chain motor to hoist it up and to get it on top of the show deck. So that was the first thing. Then once it was on the show deck, it was just a matter of rolling it over, lowering the batten, attaching it to the batten, and then getting the batten into weight so that we could fly it out. The battens are a counterweight system, so whatever weight you put on the batten here, you have to put on the arbor on the fly rail. It's important to keep them in weight so that if you throw a lot of weight on this end, it could just crash in, and so whoever's operating the fly rail, when it's in weight, it'll make it a lot easier and look a lot smoother coming in and out.
If they can't find it, they make it. And it's pretty hard to find camouflage silk.
I am doing some camouflage samples, so I'm painting on silk, and I'm doing some samples for the designer, Claire. So this will actually be painting this on a big strip of fabric, so then they'll make a dress out of it.
And that's one of the gimmicks that's written into the show, is one of the wealthy elite women that Lawrence woos for her money is incognito, and so her usual Gucci Ferragamo look suddenly is a camouflage look.
Dozens of architectural details, too expensive to buy, are created by the crew too.
These are silicone rubber molds that we're gonna cast in, and they're nice because they're flexible and we're able to pop the hard plastic out. This one here is the original, and it's made out of hide glue, and this is the plastic that we're doing, and it picks up all the detail. It's a little bit toxic. This one hardly off gases at all as you mix it together, but I'm gonna be really close to it. And it will turn into a hard plastic in about 18 to 20 minutes. And it picks up all the detail, that little faux wood grain that's in the original one.
It is the details that are important to us and that create what we do and make what we do special. We don't cut corners on anything. So when we can't get what we need, we make it and create it from scratch. So not only do I have confidence in them, I'm always amazed at what they're able to pull off. Each challenge we bring to them, they just jump to that, they rise to the occasion and are right there to create not only unique and technical elements, but artistic elements as well.
And audiences will see the plan all come together as Dirty Rotten Scoundrels entertains from September 7th through the 30th. For tickets and showtimes, go online to arvadacenter.org or call the box office at 720-898-7200.